Hey, happy Friday. This is Derek Demore with Futures Demore and Futures Networks Live. We're here to do opening bell really quick and review the day and see where we're going to end the week, and possibly might look at some weekly charts for next week just to see where we're at, because we seem to be at all-time highs on the S&P, and we just made all-time highs on the NASDAQ. The three markets all bullish in some respects. The one that looks the most bullish because of the all-time high would be the S&P, pulling down maybe to a 618-ish, around 4172. The other two markets, RSI way overextended. Our indicators from the group showed as a short. So we're going short in all three markets. If there was one market that I would potentially stay long a little bit, would be the S&P today. But let's see what happened, and we can review what we ended up doing and go from there. All right. So again, just to recap, I typically do an 8-4 or a 10-5, a 2-to-1 ratio on the S&P. It just depends on the day, and kind of the average candlestick is very low. It's about 3 points right now. The average candlestick on the Russell is more in the 5 points. So I'm going to do an 8-4 on this. I'm going to do a 24-12 on the NASDAQ, and I'm going to do a 10-5 on the Russell, and let's see how things went. Well, there we go. We fill immediately on the Russell, and this was called in session so that people knew. Wanted a so 10-5. We get, let's see, we get 67. So we have not filled yet. Okay, we fill on the Russell, and we are in at 4176 on an 8. So we have to go down to 68. I did a little LO. I did a 7750. So we have to go down to, 7750. So we have to go down to 6950. So let's see if we hit that. Okay, perfect. 3 for 3 on the markets on opening bell. And so we made 8, 10, and 24 points, and I'll show you how that ends up. Really good trade. I did get in going long on the M2K at 55. So that was a spot. So later on I got in long. All right, uno momento. So we ended up doing our max potential today. This is the first time that this has happened in the 2+ weeks that I've been doing this. We got 8 points, 24 points, and 10 points. I did not break up my fills or my entries today, so it was a solid day. 42 points total. You can see how we did. So let's see how we did on the end of day, and maybe we'll look at the week and see what the week's going to look like. Well, on the first chart, you can see that we ended right at almost the top of the channel right there at like 4162, which is literally right in the middle of the block, or the hit that I hit. So my prediction. So what are we going to do today? Ooh, that's a really good call. Uno momento. I know it's later in the day, so I'm kind of cheating a little bit, but I kind of figure that we're going to end up more in the, kind of right in this area, maybe not all-time highs. So I know that's kind of cheating, but sorry, it took me a little longer today. So that's my first call. And here's my M2K prediction, man. I mean, we're literally, a point away. I'm going to call that pretty close to a win right there. If I split the difference on that and pulled it down a little. So I'm going to call that 2 for 2 so far. Where are we going to end up today? Boy, let's see. Right there, or again, a little bit later in the day, but this could be a little short day. All right. That's where we're going to end up today. Oh, hallelujah. A 3 for 3. Ha ha. Nice. Almost like perfect too on the MES, and this one just right in the middle of where I know I do 2 predictions, but still, it just almost nailed it. So today, this probably is the most bullish. Again, kind of cheating because the day is half over, but this is where we're at. Hey, let's look at the weekly really quick. And those are my predictions for the end. Well, here's a monthly, just goes to show you a channel I drew potentially at the end of, this month, at the end of April. We could hit the peak of about 42.70, which is kind of in line with, with what we're talking about. And that would be interesting to see if we bounce and come back down a little bit, at least back down to below 4,000. Let's look at the weekly really quick. Well, on this one really quick, man, this by, end of this week, maybe 42.40, end of a couple weeks from now, 4,400. And if it goes all the way, wow, 5,000 by potentially the end of the June 30th. So basically July 4th, 5,000. Wow. That would be amazing. We'll see if it happens. All right. Hey, great week. Looking forward to a great next week. We got exciting things happening at Futures Networks Live. So come join us. This is Derek Demore saying over and out and aloha on Aloha Friday.